Hello everyone. I have a serious case of allergies, but that's not going to stop me from this, because we have the interim results for Choose Your Legends Round 7. Hooray! This is where we see the top 20 in no particular order other than alphabetical. They started doing this, I think, last year or the year before. I honestly can't remember at this point. But no longer do they show the actual placement of units. They just give you an idea of like who's within the top 20. And they also added something new this year, which we'll talk about in a second. But for right now, let's go over this, shall we? We got the top 20 ladies. I guess we'll do that because that's a little bit easier to see, huh? So we have Anna from Awakening. We have Azura. We have Bernie, which it looks like. I'm assuming War Arc is winning, right? Is that what that means? I think that's what that means. Otherwise, they would show a different version of her, and I'm pretty sure that's War Phase. That's not Three Hopes, I don't think. We got Sita, Dorothea, Corrin, Olencia, Radiant Dawn Olencia, it looks like. Freya is here, Hilda. Uh-huh. Are you guys trying to make me plus 10 Golvig twice in 1 year? Is that what this is? Is this a conspiracy to get me the plus 10 2 Golvigs? Like, in a 4-month period of time? Is that what this challenge is? She's colorless, dog. You can't do that to me. If she did win, I won plus 10, though. I literally made the tweet already. It's a thing. I did it. So, Hilda is also here. Lilina, Ingrid, they all look like Warface, if I'm not mistaken. Which I honestly feel like Three Hopes had better designs. But maybe I'll disagree. Clearly you do. Radiant Dawn Mia, Lilina, I think I said Lilina. Nino is here. Petra, so still a lot of three houses, basically. Shez is there, despite literally just getting her legendary ult, so I'm not really sure what her Brave would look like. But that's not for me to decide. We got Robin, Sharena is here. Tharja's usually like within the top 20 like all the time. She's one of those characters that has kind of just withstood the test of Choose Your Legends time. And then Subasa's here, which is not the Tokyo Mirage Sessions character I would vote for. But it's nice to see a little representation there as well. Over here on the men's side, what do we got? We got Alphonse. Okay, we got Ash. Black Knight, Byleth, which I think there was a note in the voting that said male Byleth's Brave version would be decided at a later date or something. I don't recall exactly, but it sounds like no matter what you choose right now, don't take this verbatim. Make sure you look up the actual like ruling on the website. It sounds like whatever gets Byleth would just win, and then they'd figure out the version of him later, I think is what I saw. Corrin is here. So I think that's both Corrins, right? All the Corn. Okay. Fair enough. Felix is here. Ferdinand is here. Which, bro, his Three Hopes design is goated. Okay, I don't know. Itsuki is here. It would be funny, because I think this is the only way to get Chrom to win twice. Hold on. Let me ponder that for a moment. Yeah, I think that's technically the only way to get Chrom to win twice. I guess technically Tiki could win twice. Or 3 times. 3 times? Potentially more. There's a lot of Tiki variation in the world. But it would be funny to see Chrom win back-to-back years. That would be hilarious. Leo, Leaf, Leon, Reinhardt is here. Shez is also here. So both of the Corrins, both of the Robins, both of the Shezes. Soren is here. Sylvain is here. Sigurd is here. Takumi is here. Toma which is surprising. Toma placed decently last year, and I think the year before that. But I don't know that he ever made it into the top 20. At least not by interim. Anyway, I don't think he was ever top 20 by interim. And then Yuri is here as well. So that's who is in your top 20. If you want my humble opinion, you should probably vote for one of these 40. Because they have basically the best chance of winning at this point. We don't know the top 10, obviously, but I think pretty much anybody within the top 10 of these lists has a decent shot of coming in first or second. 15 on down, a little less likely, but again, we don't really know who they are or what place they're in. So this time we also have the Rising Hero Award to look at. It's for the hero who has risen the most in the rankings since the last event. Weird. The top 3 of each category will be given a special introduction. Vote now. So that's what this is for. So this, I guess, is a thing. They get a special introduction. I don't really know what this is for, honestly. Initially, I kind of thought like, oh, well, maybe they'll choose like the Choose Your Legends Grail unit that usually comes along from this. In what I think used to be a Tempest Trials, but is now currently a GHB type situation. Maybe they'll choose one of these Rising Stars as like one of the Grails. I don't know, because like previously it was just kind of like assumed that the Grail hero was somebody who like did well but wasn't like yet in the game, like something like that. But some of these are already in there in one form or another. So I thought, well, maybe it's just a way to highlight traction for those who like aren't in the top 20 or something. I don't really know. It's very vague. Maybe if I actually clicked on the link and saw, I would know. But I haven't, and I have to be reactionary because that's what YouTube demands. So this is who we got here. The women's side, we've got Dithorba, Hermina, Juno, Monica, Safi, Flavia, Jean, Linda, Fina, and Yulia, which is not me just saying Julia in a fun and, you know, charming way. We have Bloom, Danon, Frost, Jerome, Maladis, Munir, George, that was me being whimsical, Garth, Desay, and Corpre? Seems French. Genealogy, you got too many characters. Stop it. Anyway, that's who is in the Rising Star, whatever that is. We don't really know yet. They get a special introduction. That's the main takeaway. Anywho, that is what that is. Listen, I'm not trying to sway the vote. I said early on I would do a video after the fact, after voting had ended, and show you all what my battle ballot looked like. And that is what I'm sticking to. That's what I'm gonna do. But I do think it's really funny. I do think it's really funny that Golvig is on here. Where is she at? There she is. I think that's really funny. Like, genuinely. I think characters like Golvig and Freya, who are like the big bads, presumably Golvig, I think Golvig really just has our best interest at heart. And I think it's just a big old misunderstanding. I don't think she's a villain. They put her on the app icon. Why would they do that if she wasn't supposed to be part of our team? You know what I mean? Like, I think she's secretly on our team. Genuinely. I think it's funny if one of these... Kind of like how Veronica got a Brave Ball. I'm not like a Veronica guy, okay? I'm not. I don't really care about Veronica. I never really use her. I don't care. But I think it's cool because when characters like that win, okay, they can't just do like an enlightened version, right? Or like a wartime version, right? They actually have to put some GD effort into it, okay? Like, they're the big bads, right? But now they're like chosen heroes for the realm, and it's like, oh, well, they're actually like good heroes though, and they have to like rework it. And personally, I don't really care who wins Choose Your Legends most of the time. All my goal is to make IS work a little bit harder. Just a little bit harder. I want them to work just a teeny bit harder, and they have to do that when characters like this win, basically. Here, it's just easy. Oh, just Raining Dawn Mia. Great. Oh, hey. Oh, cool. 11 Sword Robin. You know what I mean? Like, they have to actually put effort in here. So, I think that's hilarious. Y'all need Jesus, but I'm here for it, okay? Genuinely, I'm here for it. But that's what that looks like, okay? That's your top 20. If your favorites happen to fall within those lines, congratulations. You're one step closer to not losing. Maybe not winning, but definitely not losing. And again, everybody within like the top 100 has a pretty decent shot of getting into like, you know, the game at some point throughout this year. That's really the true goal here. And you'll usually start seeing the results of the top 100 make their way into like new heroes or special heroes banners around June. There's usually about a 6-month offset from these results to when it starts pumping into the game. And that's kind of the cycle, right? June to May is when you see the current Choose Your Legends results kind of come into fruition, I guess, if you want to phrase it that way. That said, this is basically the top half of the top 100, so these guys are likely getting in regardless in some fashion or form. So congratulations if your favorite's on this list. If not, I would pick a favorite on this list and vote for them instead. That's just me being realistic, okay? You do you. You do you. You choose your heart at the end of the day. But voting is a scam, so... It's a popularity contest. That's what it is. You giving 6 votes to your favorite character is not going to get them any closer in reality. But if it makes you feel better thinking that, then hey, you have my moral support, all right? As for me, I'm going to go vote. But I'm going to do it off camera because no leaks. Like I almost leaked in the live stream last night. Oops. Anyway, thanks for watching. Sure to like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what's most interesting to you about this and why is it Golvig in the comments down below. And until then, I will catch you next time.